That was the sound of the people playing around with the charging on my phone. And as soon as I press screen record, all of a sudden it stopped. Like I pressed something to make it stop. Anyway, my life is still better than yours. All right, so we're here to continue the ladies' readings. Most High God, please block anybody trying to interfere with this reading and this video. Do step in and deliver your messages to we, your children. Thank you very much. So, to continue, we're on Virgo, ladies. Let's find out what your message is, Virgo. Okay, so we have the Ancestors card, the Remembrance card, something about the past. At the bottom of the deck, we got summer. So summertime is a time of harvest. The sun is shining, vibes is nice. So it's kind of like good times. Remembering good times. We got summer, death, and fulfillment. Fell out together. Summer kind of separated itself when they fell out. So some kind of harvest changed a fulfillment. At the bottom of the deck, we got cycles. So something that you received, something that was good time, okay? Something that you considered good time, it changed your fulfillment. It's kind of like change your destiny. Death to fulfillment. Cycles. That's the underlying issue. It's like time is up for one phase of your life and another phase of your life has just begun. But it's not a good phase because it's death to your fulfillment. What have you done, Virgo? It was fun in the past when you were doing whatever it is that you were doing. But now that cycle is over. And it has affected your future in a very negative way. can hear the saying from my country. It's like they say, what's sweet and nanny goat mouth, I go run him belly. What's sweet in the nanny goat mouth, I go run him belly. That's what I heard. Ancestors speak. So that's an old saying. That's basically what you got going on right now. What's sweet and then it go up mouth. It was fun in the beginning. Now you're about to experience the runs. Shit. The cycle has ended. By the prosperity card at the bottom of the deck, rebirth. So you got to start back over again, Virgo woman. So whatever you did in the past that you thought made you so abundant, it actually cursed your future. And now if you want to be prosperous again, God says you got to start all over, rebirth. And I'm hearing digging. So we're going to read from here. So prosperity, the underlying issue, you got rebirth. Autumn. See? Run the nanny goat belly. What's sweet and nanny goat mouth, I gonna run in belly. Or run her belly. So you got to rebirth from this fall. Autumn energies, when all the leaves fall off the trees. All old things, they fall to make way for the new. So if you want to be prosperous again, Virgo, you have to rebuild from scratch, and you're going to have to do it the correct way this time, or else you're going to set up yourself for another failure, okay? So rebirth from the fall. We got security, guardian. So that's doing things the right way. Clearance. Because your guardian is someone who God put in your life to show you the way. Okay? So we got rebirth, guardian, and clearance. I mean, security. So that's how you secure your rebirth, is to have proper guidance, clearance, and we got respect. Respect the containment. So this is kind of a message that's saying that you're about to go through karma, Virgo woman, and it would do you well to not fight against it. You've already done the crime, so just do your time. Because if you fight against it, you're only going to make it worse for yourself. God wants you to rebuild, and the only way to secure your rebirth is to have proper guidance. Know what to clear out and what not to clear out. Know what to throw away and what to keep. Know who to throw away and who to keep in your next cycle. So respect the containment. Exactly. That's balance. You've already done the crime. You had fun doing it. So God says you need to respect all the restrictions that are about to come upon you. Containment. That's balance. Look. You're about to be put in containment. That's balance. So you're about to get held back from things, maybe people, okay? And situations, things that you want, you're not going to get it. Death to your fulfillment. You're not going to get your heart's desires. You've already done something that messed that up. So now you have to go through your punishment before you can have a clean slate, to have a rebirth, to rebuild your prosperity. So you're being put in incubation, jail, restrictions. We got power, concealment. You will not have access to your power anymore. And that is for your protection. Because you've misused your power. Magic. More magic. Banishment. You misuse your power and you hexed yourself. You hex your good fortune, healer, because you misused your magic. So you banished your healing. You banished your prosperity. You got tarot card, guidance, fertility. So this message is telling you how to get back to fertility. We got passion for your manifestation. The things that you do want. This tarot message is telling you how to get back to manifesting the things that you do want. Homecoming. Home is where the heart is. This is your home. So even if your physical space is messy or unsafe, you know that you're safe inside yourself. Yeah, it's what you want. Homecoming, bringing those gifts, those desires to you. But first, you have to pay the price for the things that you already did. Misusing your magic, misusing your power, misusing your authority. So passion for the manifest. So this tarot card message is going to show you how to bring fertility again and light your fire to manifest the things that you do want. Ah, look at that. Yeah, to manifest the things that you do want. That's how you reclaim your fulfillment. Okay. Boundaries. You were supposed to express boundaries. The alchemy of boundaries. Knowing who to say yes to, who to say no to. What to say yes to, what to say no to. Boundaries. What thoughts to dismiss, what thoughts to entertain. Boundaries, alchemy, death. It changes your cycles. Death is the change card. Transformation, it transforms your cycles. So if you had used your power of boundaries correctly, you would have secured a better cycle for yourself in this time. But you didn't use it properly. You used it improperly. Yeah, death to the cycles, change your cycles. We got masculine energy. So when you're going for what you want in life, because masculine energy is the go-getter energy. When you're going for what you want in life, you need to practice this, the ethos, the Wiccan read. I like to read this card when we get it so everybody can know. This is how you go after what you want. By the Wiccan law ye must, in perfect love, in perfect trust. 8 words the Wiccan read fulfill, and ye harm none, do as ye will. And never mind the rule of 3, what thee send out comes back to thee. Follow this with mind and heart, and merry ye meet, merry ye part. Good vibes only. That's how you go after what you want. Anything other than that, whatever you put out, expect it back. So you were putting out bullshit. Now you're about to receive the bullshit before you have a clean slate to begin again. So you need to rebuild from the bottom. All right, so when you're going after things, do it the right way. Initiation, what that will initiate is good memories. A good past, remembrance. And you will receive such. Feminine energy is the receptive energy. You'll get what you put out. So we got winter, will turn into spring. Turn your cold energy into a fruitful one, into a nurturing one. Spring energy, from winter to spring. And we got grounding. Ground yourself. Ground that in. And that's it. So that's how you change your fortune. But your fortune is about to be unpleasant for a while, until you have completed paying off your debt for past actions or past inactions. Okay, you know what you did in the past. So that gives you an idea of what to expect going forward until that cycle of paying your debt is over. All right, that is you, Libra woman. Let's see, what is your message? Okay, Libra women, your subject matter for your reading. Ooh, we got awakening. So becoming aware of something. Okay. I have to check all those cards before I continue. Okay. So we got protection, summer in the reverse. Ooh, what does that mean? Harvest in the reverse. It'll make more sense in a moment. And then we got foundation. I heard it's just the beginning, Libra. Summer in the reverse. Summer in the upright is a harvest. It's time of abundance. But it's in the reverse. Let's make it make sense in a minute. All right, okay. So, so this look at the card that's at the bottom of the deck. That's probably why I can't even freaking say what the hell I'm supposed to be saying. The underlying issue, the backstory. Okay. Got witch's hat, power. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. Ooh, winter, barrenness, lack, power, winter, cycles. It's just the beginning, we heard. Let's see. Intention is to heal. Okay, that's good news. Okay. Responsibility. Okay, I'll take it. And love. Ethos. By the Wiccan law ye must, in perfect love, in perfect trust. 8 words the Wiccan read fulfill, and ye harm none, do as ye will. And never mind the rule of 3, what thee sent out comes back to thee. Follow this with mind and heart. Merry ye meet, merry ye part. That's responsible behavior. Okay? Got the secret. Alchemist. Uh-huh. And we got banishment. Spring. I'm feeling 2 more. Feminine. And remembrance. The past. Next we have autumn. That's the fall. When everything, all things old fall off and the new emerges. So let's see what's happening here. So we got power and winter. So there was power in your barrenness, Libra. So protection is like your harvest is there, but it's not available to you. Okay? Or us, because you know I'm a Libra. So our harvest is there, but it's not available to us though. So that's why the harvest is present, but not in the upright. It's for protection. Okay. So there was power in our time of lack, Libra. We have all been through a period of not having or not having access to. And God wants us to know that there was power in that. Okay. So if you've been through a period of loneliness or don't have money of your own, or you're getting bullied, or you've been a bit sad, or you've been a bit confused, you've been a bit ill, whatever it is that you've been going through, that cold vibe, there's actually power in that. Okay. It was for our own benefit. Our suffering was for our own benefit. Our rejection was for our own benefit. Okay, we're going to be better for that. Let's see. So we got cycles, and the intention is to heal us and make us more responsible. So the reason why we've been put through whatever hardship we've been going through, because each of us is going to be a different type of hardship. That's why I mentioned so many. And if I didn't mention yours, then insert where it needs to be in the story. But whatever it is that you went through, the intention that God has for us with these things is to heal us and make us more responsible and make us more loving. Because remember, I keep telling y'all, because I asked, how do we know we are a chosen one? You know you're a chosen one when you've gone through a lot of hardship and you still are full of love. That's how you know you're not a regular person. You choose not to be bitter. You choose not to wallow in your sadness. You choose not to wallow in your lack. You choose not to see yourself as the victim. You choose to learn from it. Even though our life is so challenging and sad, and most people would think that it's just the most cursed life ever, we see the benefit in it. We still choose to learn from it. So if you're sick, you've learned ways to heal yourself. In the process, you didn't just remain sick and wonder, oh, why am I so unfortunate? Why is life so hard on me? No. You tried to find ways to heal yourself, and now you're smarter for it. Now, if somebody else around you gets sick, you know what to suggest to them. If you had to go without money, you got ways and means of still being able to provide for yourself. So now you can teach others. If you've had to be lonely, you've learned things about yourself and the advantages of spending time by yourself. Because you've gone through the experience, you now know what the advantages and the disadvantages are. And there are a lot more advantages than disadvantages. Because it's better to be alone than to be around a whole bunch of hypocrites or a whole bunch of unambitious people or a bunch of people who are not on your level, who will only speak down on your thoughts, your ideas, your forward thinking, because they can't keep up. You understand? So whatever hardship life has put you through, you have learned from it. And that's what God wanted us to get from it: healing and responsibility, and still stay in love. Let's see what else. So we got secret alchemist. You see? So God was teaching us how to be powerful secretly without us knowing. So if you're the type of Libra to be feeling unmotivated and feeling helpless and victimized all the time without trying to help yourself, then this message is for you, but you missed it. You missed the point of the exercise. You were supposed to keep going. You were supposed to see your hardship as an opportunity to learn, to problem solve, to overcome. It wasn't for you to be a happy victim because you just love people feeling sorry for you. Okay? You didn't learn anything from that experience except for who was willing to be sorry for you. There's so much more that you could have learned in the experience. Okay? So yeah, God was making us into secret or into alchemists secretly. Those of us who chose to do the exercise rather than cry. Just cry and cry and cry and cry and cry and learn nothing. Let's see. So we got, yeah, to alchemize any problems. So hex, banishment, God will making us alchemists secretly with our hexes, with people giving us problems. Whatever magic they threw at us, we learned how to alchemize the energy. Whatever manipulation they used on us, we learned how to sidestep or overstep or eradicate the problem altogether. Okay, so now we are even more elevated uh, light workers. We're even more elevated healers than we were when the problem started. Those of us who were doing the exercises right. So we got spring to the feminine energy. There's the new cycle. So after spring comes summer. So this is a new beginning for us. Okay. And it's in feminine energy. So basically, we've done work and now we're here to receive from our past actions. Remembrance. So, like I said, if you were putting in the work like you're supposed to, instead of just crying and moping and cussing God and saying how life is unfair, then whatever work you put in, you're about to reap. Okay? Let's read on. So, remembrance. We got the autumn energy, fall energy, clearance. It's over now. Okay? Incubation, tarot card guidance. It's over now. Our incubation is over now. Okay? We got magic, the shadow, masculine, go-getter energy, union with respect. We respected life, we respected the struggle, and now life is about to reciprocate. Balance. So when we were going after what we were going after, we got magic to the shadow. So instead of allowing our shadow energy to control us, we used our magic to control any shadow energy, ours and other people's that tried to come upon us. And when we were going to get what we get, we unified with respect. We never lost our humbleness. We never stopped being the light. We never stopped seeing ourselves as a being of light, a being of love. We recognize that we are in partnership with the universe, and we got in line. This is the school of life. And so we treat it as such. And now here we are. That semester is over and we're about to start a new one. So let's see. So respect, balance. Let's see. Invocation. So what did that invoke? Imagination, more knowledge. Okay? About cleansing. Cleansing, healing, how to provide in hard times, how to keep the peace in the middle of a storm, how to keep your internal peace, things like that. That's what we invoked. Ideas on how to cleanse our energy, cleanse our aura, cleanse our space. Dedication, containment. We were dedicated in our containment. So we got homecoming. is stability. That's what's coming in. So homecoming is what's coming into us. What's coming into us is stability and fulfillment. And a rebirth. The new cycle begins. So that semester is over. New semester is about to begin. Now you know new semester don't mean that nothing gonna go wrong, Libras, okay? New semester mean we got some new problems, bro. New levels, new devils. I hope we get a break in between. Because you know, even in Babylon school, they give them a break. So hopefully in the school of life, we get to enjoy a period of nobody bothering me. I don't want no lessons right now. Can I just enjoy some good life at least just for a little while before you throw me back in the water? Please and thank you. Thank you. I heard yes, we can, Libras. So life is about to get very calm for us, Libras. Let's enjoy our holiday because we're going up a level to deal with some challenges that we never dealt with before. Okay? So it'll be containment all over again. Some kind of barren energy all over again. This learning never stops. I don't know how long our break is going to be. It might be different for all of us, but we're about to get a break. Okay? And get ready for our next semester of life lessons. Okay? So, yeah, where did I get to? So, yeah, incoming is stability and our fulfillment and a rebirth. Okay? And grounding. So, it's going to be solid. Let's see. Initiation. What are we initiating? Ooh, concealment. Interesting. It's a secret. Initiation, concealment, manifestation, and prosperity. So God left out some details there, but at least we know it's going to a good thing. And that will transform, death card, transform our fertility. So where we haven't been very fertile, we're about to be fertile. Security. And we got guidance to tell us who and what to stay away from, what thoughts to entertain, what thoughts to ignore, boundaries. And then we got passion will intensify for more knowledge, awakening. That's the new semester. So that secret part. So we initiating concealment, but we're manifesting prosperity. That's very interesting. I think I might have to listen back over this reading. So God left out some details as to what we are initiating. There's something hidden. Maybe it's hidden from our enemies. So if you can, if your dreams aren't like mine, where you have a dream and as soon as you wake up, you don't remember a damn thing, but yet you were in your dream just now having long ass conversations for minutes. You were in your dreams talking some deep shit with some people you don't even know. And then as soon as you wake up, you remember absolutely nothing, even though you got a book right next to you to write down the shit that you do remember. Pay attention to the dreams that you do remember. Pay attention to visions that appear before you just randomly that you believe need your attention, because sometimes people be just putting random shit in my eyes and it's like, y'all need to leave me alone. I be seeing all type of shit for just no reason. I didn't ask to see any of that shit. All these weird ass people, I didn't ask to see all of that, but they be just presenting themselves to me. But anything that you feel you should pay attention to, Libra, that's God trying to communicate with you. Those things which are hidden. Those things with God that God had to conceal from our enemies of progress. Because you know we got a lot of enemies, Libra. Okay? So God is not going to tell us everything in this public arena. So there are some messages that are going to come in personally to yourself, between you and your God alone. Okay? Don't worry about the timing because they will always come in time. All right. You could guarantee that even if it's at the last second, it's going to be on time. I repeat, it is going to be on time. That's how God taught me. Okay, so just be cool. Don't worry about nothing. Don't worry about the future. Don't worry about the past. Just make sure when you're making decisions in the present, you're making good decisions. That's it. As long as we're making good decisions, we're going to be all right. Because you're basically laying the stones into your future. We're creating our pathway. And we're creating our karma as well. With many of these readings, God was highlighting to us that what we put out is what we're going to get back. So if you want a beautiful future, make sure you plant good seeds in your present. The past is already gone. So if you already mess up, don't worry about that. The question is, what are you going to be doing now and moving forward? Okay? So that's the messages that God got for us. And next time, we're going to do Scorpio. We're going to start from Scorpio. So thank y'all so much for joining me. Well, my hairstyle give me problem right on time. Shit. Until next time, you guys. Bye-bye.